Less is more. When you stop looking for the thing that you think will make it go, do you realize the thing? A mental health and self-confidence when ready in one sense, a sociologically parametered window into economic confidence, and acceptances of the nuances of the things we now know, but can still exist in a forward immersion as people with, when you understand the one thing that won't make it go is hurting you. When you understand why that everyone else kinda has a horizon to realize they know about. And you stop bludgeoning for the one validating and by some principle clung to thing, where do you think reality bears the most functionality to immortalizing our food and medicine shortage in this urgency? Talking about it. Or beating the shit out of everyone that won't look at you as higher consciousnesses and leaders. Young ones, do us a solid. Make leaders dance. And go talk about the in and out of understanding the world around you. Realize what is still allowed, and make sure someone doesn't get possessive over temporary things. In other words, go and actually be leaders for something. And stop dehumanizing, so we can prevent a conflict, and preserve human. And go make some money. You want your billboard, fine, have dimension and consequent exchange. But let us not forget where and what we are as we do that, when you realize the merry-go-round that is what is true about the human. And what its consequent realities can discuss as patience and foresight and nuance to itself, instead of trying to reduce the size of the merry-go-round until all untruths are interchangeable, impressionable, and fearful. One of these things has a wealth in the near term, one of these things can be drawn into a redundancy, and a conflict to follow. One of these things has human to ask about human rights with, and one of these things still permits generations and confluence to ask about its own world and experience for the first time. When things go forward. But please, stop coring, and go forward, in the spirit of the sentiments in question. Save face, go kneel before human, and have your actions speak louder than your words. And have value be understood by something that should be allowed to ask what it in fact was. The customer is always right, but first you need convince them that they are right. We are a little more aware now. Being in the position to ask what it is we need in awareness didn't invalidate the need, your water bottle by functionality otherwise.